Hey guys, Boris here with Bruce. This is Bruce's ABARTH, and this is our episode number 4 of Bruce getting this ABARTH. Bruce runs our social media, and he's customizing on a budget. So if you've been following our YouTube series, we start off with Bruce purchasing this vehicle and going through the process of learning how to service it himself, going through the process of learning how to modify it, and doing the work himself and doing it on a budget. So on this episode, we're going to have a little bit more fun. I think we're going to blow out the budget a little bit because Bruce has been saving up for some parts, and we're going to help him out with some other parts. And what we're also going to do is turn this into a little DIY video for those of you folks at home to show you how we're going to install these parts. So if you want to see what it's all about, you can easily check it out. Okay, so with that, Bruce, how long have you had this now?
Closing on like about a year.
About a year now?
About a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Time flies.
Doesn't it?
And how many miles do you think you put on it?
It had 109,000 parked it this morning at work.
Wow. Okay. And so far, what have you done?
We have the short shifter.
Okay.
And got the plate affix front mount.
Okay.
I got pulled over like the first week of having it, so I had to do that. Replaced the cracked dingy tail lights that we had with some fancy ones.
Okay. You got some cool LEDs.
Yeah.
Taillights from Europe. Got them upgraded.
Yes, sir. Then the roof rack. All that nonsense has came to fruition.
So if you guys check it out, it's a really cool roof rack. You've detailed the heck out of this thing, cleaned it up, you've serviced it, learned how to do a lot of the work. What else? Anything else? That's pretty much about it, right? And he's been itching, and we've been busy. And like, Bruce, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. So here's what we're doing today. Today we're going to have some fun. We're going to install our Madness MAXFlow intake, and we just got a new polished finish that came out. So we're going to install that on yours. You're going to learn how to install it, show it to the folks at home. At the same time, we're going to install a turbo blanket by Sela Concepts. You're going to learn how to put that on, and it's the titanium version that we're going to put in. We're going to also install a blow-off plate by Sela Concepts and a diverter valve by GOPedal, and we're going to show you how to stack them together. What else are we doing?
MAXPower GOPedal.
Oh, can't forget that.
Can't forget that.
So we're going to give it a pretty significant boost in power. So what we're also going to do is install our MAXPower ECM module. That's going to give them about 15 to 20% increase in horsepower and torque. What we're also going to do is sharpen up the throttle response and put him in control. So we're going to install our Madness GOPedal, which is our throttle module. We have it made in Germany to the highest specs. It works fantastically, and it is one of our top upgrades besides our module for these vehicles. So we're going to install both of those in your vehicle, show you how to do them as well, and then you're going to share that with the folks at home. And then we're going to put some new shoes on this baby. Bruce has been waiting. Our shipment from Italy has arrived. It took forever to get here, and he keeps looking at these wheels going, when? He said, as soon as we get a little time, we'll do it all at once. So today we're going to install some new shoes, and we're going to, as good as the ABARTH sounds, we're going to make it sound even better, and we're going to install our Madness catback exhaust system on this car, so it's going to really sound nice. So I think at the end of the day, if you guys get this all done, it's going to be a pretty transformational change. And the color of the wheels is really going to pop as well. So doing all the work is going to be you, and of course with the assistance of our shop manager, which is Bill, and you guys have seen him on some of our other series. So Bill, let me bring you in here and tag you in, sir, because he's about to take over. So we're doing a MAXFlow intake, turbo blanket, GFB valve and Sela Concepts plate stacked, our MAXPower ECM module. We're also going to do our Madness GOPedal. We are going to do an exhaust. We are going to mount and balance some wheels. So I know you folks don't have a way to mount and balance wheels at home, but perhaps get them involved in how to actually mount and balance. So those of you that have never seen how to mount and balance wheels, you can see what it looks like and what's actually being done in the back when you're at the customer service lounge and somebody's mounting your wheels. And those of you that know how to do it, our apologies, you're going to get to fast forward through that part. But I think it'll be a little fun. Okay? You ever mounted wheels before? I mean,
Actually,
tires?
yes.
You mounted tires before?
Yes.
Low profile tires?
No, on my Bronco.
Okay, that's a little different.
33s on a 30.
You're going to see how to mount low profile tires and then put some wheels on this baby. And I'm going to tag you in. I'm going to thank you guys for your time. Watch these guys. Let's turn this over into a little DIY tape, and then I'll tag me in when you guys are all done. I'll check in, see how things are going, and it's going to be a pretty fun day. So stay tuned. All yours, Bill.
All right, you ready to get started?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, Bruce, now we're going to mount and balance the tires. Most of you will not be doing this at home, but we're just going to show you how it's done. So we'll take the gold wheel, we'll lock up the machine. Okay. Now we need to install our tire pressure monitor. Pull it up like that. We always put in a little tape on there to protect the paint. Okay. You're going to get both sides of the lip real well. Just this. Set this on here like so. Drop the arm. Over under, like so. And put it on the machine. And you're going to hit this button right there, the second one. There you go. There you go. There you go. Up and over. All right, good. Okay, you're gonna drop the lid. First step to install all these parts is to take the car apart. We'll go after the MAXPower PRO first, because that's the deepest, and then we'll pan out to the rest of the stuff. So the first step is to take the stock gearbox off. So normally that's an 8mm, but since this has been replaced with an Allen, go ahead and take that off. All right, you're going to reuse this piece right here for your MAXFlow intake system. So go ahead and you're going to get a flat head screwdriver. You're going to take it loose here, here, and these two hoses.
Take that off right there.
I need to pull that airbox up. There you go. Okay, now pull it towards you. Past. Yep, just like that. Now you're going to slide it out towards the rear of the car. There you go, just like that. Nice. You're going to want to take the ECU ground loose. There you go. Your ECU loose. So you slide those two. Go ahead and slide that one. Then you got these levers. There you go. Yep. You want to go ahead and undo both of them. There you go. You just go ahead and set those aside. There you go. Yep. Put those in there. Now you got 3 13mm here for your battery tray.
Okay, for your Fiat 500, the MAXPower PRO harness, it has 3 sensors you're going to plug into. A is boost pressure, B is manifold pressure, and C is cam position. I'm going to show you exactly where all these go. I'm actually going to plug one of these in backwards to show you what can go wrong.
The first sensor we're going after is right here. It's boost pressure sensor, right here. So what you're going to do is going to slide this red lock down and then just release this. Just like that. Okay, one thing you want to keep in mind when you do this sensor is that the shifter linkage is right here. Alright, so what I like to do is I'll take my A harness and I'm going to snake it actually down on the other side of these brake lines, okay? And I'm going to go down and I'm going to plug it together, and actually you're going to plug all this together, and then what I do is I zip tie it up along here, and that keeps it from getting into the shifter linkage. So go ahead and so see that right there? See, this is the ramp side right there. So that ramp side locks right there. You want to make sure it clicks and then locks like so. the other side. It goes like this. With that, okay? All right, now we're going after B. B is manifold pressure. You see it there? It's got 4 going to it.
Just line it up.
Yep. Do want to tell you guys now, this ramp side, this is a cam position sensor. It's right here, okay? Right underneath, right here. It's got a yellow lock tab, okay? But I wanted to show you guys that this ramp side, this is very, very important. It needs to go like that. You can force it on like that, and you will set a check engine light. This is the way this was orientated. Okay, it was down, right? All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and plug it in backwards. Okay, so we can, I just plugged it in backwards. Okay, we're going to go ahead and leave that like that because I wanted to show people what's going to happen if you do plug it in backwards. Yes, we're not going to zip tie all this up. We're going to test the harness first. All right, so now it's time to check our work on our MAXPower harness. We hooked that sensor up backwards on purpose so I could show you what would happen. We're going to go ahead and start the car with the bypass plug in it first, okay? The power wire's hooked up, all 3 sensors are hooked up, and everything's just kind of sitting in here. You don't have to put the air box back on it to do this. Let's start it, and there she is, that check engine light. There she is. Have it checked right now. See? Here. And this will say cam position sensor. I mean, the boost pressure sensor and the manifold pressure sensor can also be plugged in backwards, which will also set codes. There you go. That's it. Cam position sensor is red. It's mad right now because we have it hooked up backwards. All right. So now, let's fix this. I'm going to pop this yellow one, almost out, flip it around, ramp side, lock side. Plug it together, click lock, zip tie all this up out of the way, and we're going to go ahead and reinstall our battery and do another check.
Hey, gentlemen. Hey, how are we doing?
Hey. Good.
Doing pretty good.
Installing the MAXPower PRO harness.
Nice.
Second time around.
Second time around? Did you do that little show how you plugged it the wrong way?
Yeah, I did. I did it on purpose. I even told them about it.
Perfect. Perfect. Nice.
So what we're doing now is we've already repaired the reversed plug. It's going back together again, and then what we're going to do is show everybody what it's like when it's installed properly.
Perfect. Beautiful. All right. And I see in the back you got the wheels getting ready to be mounted as well.
Yeah,
right?
they're already. Yeah,
All right.
very close.
All right. I'll check back with you guys. All right. Have fun.
All right, so here's what I'm going to show you. Okay, since we set the check engine light, so now it's gone from red to yellow. All right, we're going to go ahead and erase that. We're going to erase it. Okay, it was successful. All right, now that we got the harness plugged in correctly, bypass plug, there you go. And then it is Velcroed. We normally don't Velcro them here. It's up to you. That's kind of cool like that. And I would go ahead and worm this back like this and go ahead and zip tie that there. All right. Now for the turbo blanket. Okay, you're going to take these 13 millimeters loose, take this bracket off.
Same design.
And what you're going to do is you're going to slide this in like so, okay? And you're going to start it on the studs on the bottom first, okay? All right, now we're ready for the diverter valve. Okay, so it does already have a go fast bit on. I will talk about it since you've already purchased it and put it on there. We're just gonna stack it. So not only do you get a whole more boost, it's gonna make sound. Okay, so there's a plug and it pulls straight down like the MAXPower PRO. It's gonna look just like this. Okay, you're gonna slide this straight down and then push on the tab and release the clip, the wire harness right there. Okay, use a little ball socket, 5mm, and you're gonna get in. There's 3 of these. Okay, just get on and do the bottom 2 first. Break them loose, like that. And once they're broken loose, you just take this, hold it, and you can just spin them out of there. That top one's the last one, so go ahead and break it loose. There you go. Okay, now the trick is you gotta hold your hand underneath it and hold it together at the same time of taking this guy and just getting in this out, okay? Now what this will do is hold, because you're already stacked once, and we're gonna stack twice. We're going to remove it. Okay. Bring it out as one assembly. All right, there you go. We'll clean all this up. All right, there's the go fast bit. There is a YouTube video on me building these for Fiats, Jeeps, Alphas. They're all the same. Okay, and then we're going to stack. So we need longer hardware. Always put a little grease on here, like so. All right, and then just like the way we took it off, you're going to start the top bolt, and the top bolt's going to hold it all together. So you're going to have to hold this together, line it up, and what we'll do is we'll slide it in there on the turbo and then tighten this one down till it's snug, not all the way tight. And then start your others, and then you can go and tighten it up. But she'll go in there just like that right beside the turbo.
All right, reconnector.
Now we're ready for our MAXFlow. So what you're going to do, you put this reducer on, 2 hose clamps, like so, and then you're ready for a pipe. You're going to build it this way. Take that piece, slide that piece back under there. What it does is keep this from turning. Slide that piece in there, and then we're going to upgrade the hardware, because this hardware needs to be a little longer. So I'll go ahead and get you a bolt. And what you're going to do is slide this, since this we took an aftermarket. Somebody had replaced the stock piece. The stock piece it's an elbow. It's got 2 little tabs that you push on to release the lock. Since you don't have that anymore, and it's not uncommon to see them missing, what you're going to do is shove this hose. It's going to go over this shoulder. Yep, just like that. Just take a little silicone spray. You don't have to use silicone spray. And just like that. It just helps it all slide together easier. Okay. Something like that. And you're going to want to slide this together. Okay, now you're ready for your airbox. Okay, the airbox has an inlet side and an engine side. The engine side goes towards the turbo. Okay. Set her in there. So the same thing, a little that to help slide together. Go ahead and put that together. So first you're going to want to reclock this because it'll scratch your pipe. So basically you grab some channel locks, just slide her underneath it like that. Now we need to take this ground bolt loose here. And this is very important. This needs to stay on the valve cover. Our MAXFlow is going to go just like that. And this is going to sit in here, and this elbow is going to bend just a little bit to uniform the whole thing together. Okay? Just like that. Get that out of the way. Go ahead and put your hoses together. So now you got a little wiggle room all along here, okay? So now what we're going to do is we need to take the stock piece off the stock airbox, the coordinated hose, and put it through so we can get all that fresh air through here and up into the MAXFlow. There you go. Now pop it off. Nice. Okay. The hood release cable's right here. So sometimes you have to reach down with the screwdriver and hold it down. But you just go ahead and slide that in there. Okay, this is going to slide on here. Go ahead and tighten this one down, that Allen. Okay, go ahead and tighten that 10 down right there. All right, now it's right here. You're gonna have to take this one loose. This loose right here. Okay. Okay. Okay, and do not drop anything down in there. Okay. You're gonna set this guy right there like that. Okay. So tighten it till it stops. Then just do this, that. There you go. And then the same on the other side. New one. There you go. So let's go ahead and polish all your pipes and all this stuff up. All right, now we're ready to put tires, wheels, and a GOPedal in it. All right. All right, now you're ready for tires and wheels. Jacking up one side at a time for the video. Most people don't have a lift, so we're going to do it on the ground. Please use jack stands all the time. Never not use jack stands. Always use jack stands. Like I said, we got them placed right here, right under the pinch rail for safety. Now we're ready to take a 17 millimeter, get the stock wheels off, and put these.
Yeah! Had plenty of life in those.
All right, so if you live somewhere, you got a lot of rust, you'll want to go ahead and wire brush your rotor before you put the wheel on. Put your wheel on and start all four by hand. Take the torque wrench and torque all the wheels to spec.
Yes, sir.
What we're going to do next is the GOPedal and then the exhaust system. The exhaust system, we'll have to move it onto that lift there, but we can go ahead and do the GOPedal right now.
GOPedal is extremely straightforward. One little connection here on the top. And this side will plug into the harness. And plugs back in on top of your pedal. Presto! I like to run mine right through this little gap here on the interior. And the controller lives in that little pocket.
Okay, this is the GOPedal. It's a digital throttle control module, and it's got 3 settings: off, eco, and you can detune it by 3, up tune it by 3 each setting. There's sport, sport plus or race, and off. Bruce, you good?
I think we got her all done.
Ready to go? Okay.
Gentlemen, looks like we're finishing up, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Did we get everything done?
We did.
Nice. We got an awesome day for today. Awesome, awesome. All right, guys, it looks like our project for the day is coming to the end. The guys got everything done. What do we get done today? We got
Exhaust system?
We got a new exhaust system, right? So it's going to sound even better. We got new shoes for Bruce. Nice, beautiful Italian fawn metal wheels in gold. That's really going to pop. Our MAXPower PRO installed, so he's going to get significantly more power out of this.
Turbo
What else? You got a turbo blanket,
Blow off adapter.
blow off adapter. Did you put diverter plate as well?
He already had the GOPedal bit in there, so we just had to put the adapter plate.
That's right, we did that before.
I did that before.
Okay, so you got both the diverter plate,
And stacked.
beautiful, and then intake, engine cover, nice little cap, breather filter. Did we do a GOPedal?
We did a GOPedal.
GOPedal. You get a chance to now actually use it in your own car rather than just posting about it on a forum. This is going to be a pretty fun drive back. So it's the end of our day. I think you're done cleaning, and I think there's a lot more that we should be able to do in the next couple of episodes to make this even a little bit more fun. So again, thanks for your support as always. You have a question, anything you need, anything you want a little feedback on, reach out to us. We'll be glad to help. Meanwhile, thanks for watching. How are you doing?
I'm enjoying it very much.
Nice. Feel the difference?
Just a little bit.
All right, enjoy.
Thank you.
See you guys.